I don't think I've had a feeling since that time of being so connected to so many people at one time, in one place, by grief. Every time the anniversary comes around, I remember that day. I remember that day and remembering that nothing was ever the same after that for Tejano music.
That this was a real thing.
Being from San Antonio and everybody knowing who Selena is, I mean, she's the queen of Tejano in South Texas. And I was on the news every night at 10 o'clock doing feature reports. So she said, "Oh, I'll see you on the news." And she was so nice. And I just thought everything that I thought she was nice, gracious, beautiful. I don't even remember how far it was from the time that I met her, but I remember being out covering the story and getting the call that Selena had been shot.
By the many people that loved her.
Shot by Yolanda Saldivar? Wait a minute, Yolanda Saldivar, the president of her fan club? Like, the story was coming together and we people were in disbelief.
I couldn't see her, but now I believe it. I actually saw her.
I remember thinking, oh, I had a live shot at 10, thinking, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to get through this? I want to be professional, I want to be prepared, but I feel so strongly about the fact that this beautiful girl, this talented girl, is murdered. Why? When you're a journalist covering a story, you're really supposed to just talk about the story and the facts. But I met this girl. I loved her music. It was different for me. And I remember all day, that's all anybody could talk about.
Selena was almost unknown in mainstream.
The city stopped. We felt like we knew her. We felt like she was ours, you know. It was tough. It was tough because, as anybody knows, when you cover a big story in news, that story never stops that day. The story continues.